Okay, so these questions are for just a quick exercise to do before we actually do the training. And you want to write down the first thing that comes into mind. This is a review. How old are you? Number 1. What rank are you now? Number 2. What rank do you want to be in 3 months? That was number 3. Number 4, what color hair do you have? Number 5, what rank do you need to be comfortable? Why did you join? Not your why, but why did you join? 2 separate things. What color is the sky? Have you made 3 new friends with It Works? So if you knew these people before you started It Works, that doesn't count. New friends. And write their names down. Do you believe you'll achieve the ranks above? Do you believe in yourself? Okay, so keep that list. We'll be using that for something else in the next training. But the reason why I want you guys to do that is because rank doesn't define you, but it sure as hell will motivate you. So when you see those numbers of what rank do you need to be comfortable, you know, that's the rank itself, the name of diamond or the name of ruby or the name of presidential diamond. That's not definition of who you are, but the number behind it is going to motivate you to get to that point. Also, post on your bathroom window mirror, or put a little sticky note on your fridge or in your car, whatever it is. Post what you want to be in 3 months. Post what that rank is, and then post the reason why you joined right next to it, because that will give you a reminder of why you're doing what you're doing. You know, if it's staying up an extra hour when you didn't normally do that before, but you're doing it and just reaching out to people, that's going to remind you that you're doing this for a reason, to get to be successful and to make it to that point of what you're wanting to get to. And the 3 people that I wanted you to write down, if you did not write anybody down, please let me know so that I can connect you with more people. But also, if you do have 3 people that you did write down, those are your support group. That is your support group. Those are the people who, when you're starting to feel down or when you need just a little bit of encouragement, I mean, I myself need this sometimes. Those are the people who you want to reach out to for guidance and for help. So the first person you wrote down, though, that person I want you to reach out to today, if not today, tomorrow, the latest, and ask them, hey, I really wanted to let you know that, you know, you've inspired me to keep going, and I really would want to ask you if we can be accountability partners. So an accountability partner is just somebody who, you know, you guys can be doing the same things on the same day, whether it's reaching out to somebody, reaching out to, like, say 10 people is your goal for the day. Then you guys do it together and you say, okay, we're going to reach out to 10 people. And then if you don't do it, then your accountability partner will whip you into shape and will say, why the heck did you not do it? I did it. Did you do it? So that first person you wrote down, contact them and ask. Just flat out say, hey, can we be accountability partners? And if you said no to the last 2 questions, I highly, highly recommend reading the book. Let me go get it. Sorry, I meant to grab it before I did this. Hold on. You Are a Badass. I highly recommend reading this book. I'm reading it for the 2nd time just because it's nice to have a refresher. But if you guys, if you can't afford getting the book, that's fine. Just message me and I'll send it to you guys so you guys can read it as well. Obviously, it'll be like passed around if everyone messages me at the same time. But this book is amazing. It not only did it have me thinking in a different direction of how to, like, work my business, but it started making me think in a different way of how to live my life. And it brought back my confidence. it allowed me to start believing in myself more, because it's like a light bulb went off when I started reading this book. So it's amazing. If you said no to the last 2 questions, let me know so that we can get you this book. One second. Okay, so that was the exercise that I wanted to do in the beginning. That just kind of opened up the whole floor, opened up the beginning of this actual training. But it started to get your mind thinking and really remind you why you joined this company. I joined because I didn't want to have to ask my baby daddy for money for our insurance. I had to have independent insurance because I was working for my dad at the time, and I did not want to have to ask for money anymore for him. I just hated it. So I joined for the extra $300 to pay for our insurance, and holy crap, it's given me much more than that. I'm going on my year, a little bit more than a year, for being stay at home with my son. So you can, you will, you just have to believe in yourself and take action. Point blank, period. So the training part of this video, everyone always hears blitz, wrap, repeat. Blitz, wrap, repeat. Well, I completely agree with that, but I also think that we need to add more word in there. Blitz, follow up, wrap, and repeat. I think follow up is the most important thing that all of us, including myself, was having a struggle with. Follow up, I think, is the most important thing for us to do. The more we follow up, the more outcome you'll get, period. I can tell you that, because when I got all those loyal customers last month, I was following up like a mad woman. I was every day following up. Hey, let's say that I already talked to somebody about a product. Hey, I know we were already talking about you getting a defining gel. I just want to see if you were ready. Or, hey, I saw that you were wanting to lose weight, like let's say they wrote something on their wall. I messaged them and I was like, hey, I just wanted to let you know I have what you need. You were talking about wanting to lose weight. Let's get together. Let's talk about it. And then I'd follow up, and I'd follow up, and then I'd follow up, and then I'd follow up. And then they would order. So write on your piece of paper, blitz, follow up, wrap, repeat. Follow up, circle, underline, highlight, whatever you need to do, because I feel like follow up is one of the most important things, because without follow up, I don't think that you can wrap or repeat, because a lot of times people will say, yeah, I'm interested, but if you just leave it as I'll let you know or whatever when somebody says it to me, and you don't follow up with them, you've probably already lost them. So following up is key. Another thing, showing excitement. I think this is one of the main things. Emily, who's on our team, she actually joined our business, and she said it to me many times, that she joined just because she saw how excited I was about what I was doing. And she's like, I had no idea what you were even doing. I just saw that you were excited. So I wanted to do it, and I wanted to be excited, and I wanted to be happy and do things. So she's like, that's kind of why I reached out, and that's how she got started. So excitement, I think, is everything. Use exclamations in your post. Use stars in your emojis. Use smiley faces. Like, show excitement. Say, even if, let's say you got lunch from your paycheck. Be super, super excited about your lunch. Be like, I'm so excited. It Works just paid for my lunch today. Woo woo. Like, just show that you're excited about what you're doing. I have an example of one that was used before, which is, today is an exciting day, exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. My phone was being blown up today, exclamation. I've done so many calls with potential customers and future leaders. I still can't believe this is my life. Exclamation, smiley faces. And, oh, what amazing time is this? Exclamation, exclamation, with like those hands that are up like this, like woo woo. So whether or not you really are on the phone with 1,000 people, it could be one person, but you're just so excited about it, show it and say it. I always, every once in a while I'll put, and I'll be like, my team's on fire. Even if it's just like one thing happened for my team, and just let's say one person sold a box of wraps. I'm like, heck yeah, my team's on fire. Because I want people to know that like we're being successful, even if it's the smallest thing, because the excitement is what's going to draw people in to be curious of what you're doing. I know that when I started with this company, and it's like my change of attitude happened, and people are like, what are you doing? Like, why are you so happy? And I was like, I just love what I do, and I love the people that I'm with. And it was like a contagious thing. And I really do think that's how I was able to sign so many distributors in a short period of time, was because I was just like, I was like sweating out excitement. Like people just knew it was happening and they wanted to be a part of it. Okay, next thing is blitzing, part of blitz, follow up, wrap, and repeat. Blitz is sorry, I was saying goodnight to Abby. Blitz, the blitzing is just an action word. It's just a way that you're sending the information about our business to somebody. So we have our Blitz cards that the company gives us. Some was in your distributor kit. If you need some more, I have a few on hand I could possibly give you guys. But really, you don't even need this card. I have been frugal about money. So I learned a way to work our business without spending money. So I didn't want to spend the extra money for these. So all I did was I took a picture of front and back, and I just asked people now, can I give you a virtual, one of my virtual business cards? And they're like, what's that? And I'm like, here, let me give you give me your text number, and I'll go ahead and text it to you. And so I have a picture of the front and back of my Blitz card on my phone ready to go, and I just send them to them. So the good thing about that is that I can actually I got their contact information from that, so it's an easy follow-up. I can actually call them and say, hey, just checking in with you. I know we met at the park the other day, or wherever we met. And by doing the Blitz, the virtual Blitz, you don't have to spend any money on it. You can even use a PDF like on the internet of the front and back, and just use an app to put your information on, so you don't have to buy any of them. So I highly recommend doing that. Where to blitz? You can blitz anywhere. If you're going to the grocery store, blitz that person at the cash register, blitz the person in the peanut aisle, blitz the person over by the bakery. You know, it's easy because our Blitz cards make it easy for us, because it's like, have you tried that crazy wrap thing? This is what it is, and this is what it does. It's so simple. I feel like once we get over our own fear and we just do it, and the more we do it, the more comfortable we get, you'll see the more results from it. Ways to blitz. I don't know if you guys need any of that information, but different ways of blitzing. When I go to the grocery store, I like couponing. I've always couponed. It's kind of, my mom passed it down to me and my sister, and we just still do it. When I give lady my coupons, I put this on the bottom of my coupons, and I give that to them. I actually went to the farmer's market today, and I had a coupon for the farmer's market, and I gave her my card too. And she's like, what is this? And I was like, oh, well, let me show you, because I had one of these in my car left over. So I was like, well, this is what it is. We have our exclusive skinny wrap, and it helps tighten, tone, and firm in 45 minutes, anywhere from the neck down. So if you see, this is her before and this is her after. And she's like, whoa, that's crazy. And I was like, yeah, we have, you know, our exclusive skinny wrap, but we also have our other products, like our energy drinks, which are naturally based. They're only 50 calories. We have our essential oils, like lemon and the eucalyptus. And we also have our skincare line that has our hair, skin, and nails, which help lengthen and strengthen your hair while clearing up your skin. And she's like, oh, that's so cool. I didn't even know. I've never even heard of this company. And I was like, here, let me get your information. I'll send you one of my virtual cards, because this is the last one I had. So I got her information, and I'm going to text her tomorrow and see if we can get together to talk a little bit more about it. So it's somebody at the farmer's market, because you never know who's going to want or need this business. Nobody on the outside would have known at the time in my life that I needed this business. It wasn't that I just wanted it. I needed it financially. I am a single mom. So being a single mom, there are some struggles. And this business has alleviated a lot of those financial struggles, but I have to say, you have to put in the work to see the results, period. If you want to see the results, you have to just start and just do it. Okay, so when you're blitzing, sorry, I got offhand. When you're blitzing, you want to always make sure you get their contact information, though. That is the most important thing, because if you give somebody your card, or if you just talk to somebody about it and you don't get their contact information, whether it be getting a telephone number, texting them, or adding them on social media, if you don't get their contact information, I would say you're highly likely not to seal the deal with them, with becoming a loyal customer or a possible distributor. Sorry, my dog's barking. So get their contact information when you're going to be blitzing. And what I do too is when I get their contact information, I always screenshot it so that I know who I just talked to. That's kind of like my little trick. And I always try to set up a date to meet with them, like right away. Okay, next thing, being familiar with the products. So, okay. If you haven't already gone and done like a run through of all of the products on your website, go do it. I highly recommend go doing that tonight or tomorrow the latest, and just go through every product and just do a refresher course. And while you're going through them, maybe even write down a few people. If you think of somebody that possibly could use that specific product, write down that person's name and contact them. You know, I don't really do much with the vitamins. That's just me personally. I don't really know much about them. So I've been trying to really, really get myself educated on what our vitamins are and stuff. And lo and behold, I talked to my mom about it the other day, and my mom takes vitamins, but I never really thought about it. And she kind of whipped me into shape. And she's like, Megan, you have all these amazing vitamins, because she got them approved by her doctor because she needed some more omega-3s. And, she's like, my doctor said that these are really good products. And she's like, have you ever thought about, you know, everybody pretty much takes vitamins, like a multivitamin, maybe a fish oil vitamin, or, you know, everybody takes some type of a vitamin. She's like, so you're missing out on this whole market of people who, why don't you just ask them, like, hey, are you taking vitamins? And then ask them, why don't you replace your vitamins with my vitamins? I'm like, mind blown. I didn't even think of that. So I'm going to be going through the vitamin section of or my website, and I'm going to be doing that and thinking, okay, who do I know that takes vitamins? Who have I been in their house and I've seen like the vitamins? The other day I went to my friend's house and I was getting ready, and I saw fractionated coconut oil on her dresser, and I was like, why is she? And I got a little bit like perturbed by the fact that she was using somebody else's fractionated coconut oil when I have some of my own. But I was like, I've never told her that I have it, so I'm sure she probably doesn't know that I have fractionated coconut oil. So be familiar with the products, because when you see them, you can always like if you know that we have omega-3 and you see omega-3 on the counter when you go to your niece's house or your aunt's house or whatever, you can say, hey, I actually have that with my business. I'm like, why don't we switch them out, and you can help support me, and we actually have really good naturally based vitamins. Boom, that could be your next customer. So being familiar with product is key. I recommend once after you get familiar with the products is to do some live videos on Facebook about the products. Like pick 4 or 5 of them that you love and go on and talk about those products. When I did that a few months ago, I saw some really good return on it, and I'm actually getting people. Last month I had 2 people who saw that video because I was talking about defining gel, and they became a customer because they saw my video since way back when. And then I happened to post another post about it recently with the girl on the beach, and it showed like her side leg with the cellulite, and then using the defining gel, it helped her get rid of it. And they're like, yeah, I remember you talking about it on the video like a long time ago. And I'm like, oh, you saw the video. So I recommend going and doing a live video and talking about those products that you love. Next is going to be wrapping. So my question to you, and think about this, when was the last time you personally wrapped yourself? A full treatment, not just one, a full treatment. Do you have those before and after pictures? Have you shown people those before and after pictures? These are just some questions to think about. I'm letting you guys just think about. Because if you haven't used the product and if you haven't wrapped recently, and if you're not showing people your results, you're probably not going to be seeing much instant results from building your business, because people thrive on the fact of seeing you use the product. It's like saying you work for Toyota and you're going and driving a Honda. People are like, why is she driving a Honda? Does she not believe in Toyota? It's like the same thing. She's working for a wrap business. I've never seen her actually use a wrap. So use the product. I mean, the wraps is our exclusive product where you can't get from anywhere else. So I always say, do at least one full treatment of wraps and get your before and afters, make them professional, send them to corporate to get them approved. I still have to send mine in. And be able to share those with everybody. Share those like once a week on your Facebook page. Share those in messages to people if they're not corporate approved. Just share them, because when people see that it's actually you, they're going to be more interested, because they know that you believe in the product and you believe that it does work, and you are a walking billboard of our company. And when you can show that your results are successful, they're going to say, oh, wow. Because I have my one picture which you guys have probably all seen. I always say, like, yeah, they tighten, tone, and firm in 45 minutes. Let me show you my personal results. And when I'm able to pull up my phone and say, yeah, this is me. Like, this is my body. It's not Jessica from California. It's not, like, they don't know who Jessica is. They know me. Or if it's somebody new that I've never met and I'm standing right next to them, they see me. So I can say, yeah, this is me. Like, how crazy is that? So be a product of the product and use a full box of wraps. Obviously, I recommend using our other products because I do believe in all of them, and I think they're all amazing. But by using the full box of wraps, people are going to be more susceptible to actually be ordering through you because they see you're using them. Same thing with like skincare. A lot of people like the skincare because people relate more to like their daily routine of skincare. Maybe you have your own specific routine. Switch it up and use our products, and then tell people about you using our products, and see if they want to switch up their routine. Wrap cash. Wrap cash is my thing lately. Oh man. Okay, so if you have, I know I'm getting like, because it's just like, I want this so bad for you guys. It's like, it like eats at me because I know you guys want it so bad. So if you implement all these things, I promise you will see results of building your business and building your paycheck. But wrap cash. The reason why I love wrap cash is because, fun fact about me, I lost my debit card about a month and a half ago. And I was like, you know what? It's fine. I'm not going to get a new one because it's somewhere in my house. I just lost it. So I'm like, I'm not going to get a new one. I'm going to challenge myself. For every time that I needed something, whether it was gas or whether it was paying my rent or let's say going to get something to eat with my son, going to get him his ice cream. He loves smoothies, like things like that. Whenever I needed to go get something, I didn't have a credit card. I didn't have a debit card to put it on. So I didn't have a choice. I had to sell a box of wraps, or I had to sell my fat fighters, or I had to sell the facials that I had. So I have, I think, 2 things left in my stock right now because I sold all of my stock. And the reason for that is because if you have wraps sitting on your desk, or if you have wraps in your bathroom sitting on your windowsill, or whatever it is, a box of wraps, that's like $100 just sitting right there that you're wasting. It's just sitting there. Like, I wouldn't put $100 on my desk and just let it sit. If you have 8 boxes of wraps, let's say that, because I know some of you guys have a bundle of them. If you have 8 boxes of wrap, that's $800 just sitting on your desk. Like, that's crazy. You gotta go sell those. And it's as easy as just asking people and just say, hey, do you want to try these crazy wraps? I know it sounds crazy, but it does. It really works. Here are my results. Or if you don't have your own results, here's my friend Megan. Here's her results. So just think about that. Like next time you go and you see your products just sitting on a shelf, or you see Blitz cards just sitting on a shelf, it's basically just money sitting there and just wasting away. The number one thing that I hate hearing, and now that a lot of you guys have been in the business for a little while, is because our wraps have a shelf life of 18 months, is if one of your wraps expires. And it's literally like you just went and ripped up $100 and was like, I'm not going to use it because you just didn't sell it. Like, it's so important to look at the box of wraps as if it's like $100 just sitting on your desk. Sorry, I'm really thirsty. Okay, next question. When was the last time you had a party? Have you ever had a party? If you didn't know, back in November, I had 3 parties in the matter of, I think it was 48 hours. And I made over $600 in 48 hours. Parties are where it's at. I built my business quickly in November with my loyal customers because it was like I needed money. And so I was like, I don't have a choice. I'm going to go and I need to book parties. So I booked one and I was like, okay, I'm going to do another one. I booked another one. I'm like, oh, I'm not stopping there. I'm going to book another one. I booked another one. And the way that I booked it was literally, I just asked, hey, Jessica, I was wondering if you were able to host a party for me. All you have to do is invite your friends and I do the rest. That's all I said, period. That's it. And then actually at the end I said, and you'll get a free product, period. So the way that they got their free product was because if they invited 4 people and they came and all 4 people did wrap. So it was my responsibility to make sure that there was those 4 and making sure they all knew that they could wrap, and they all knew that they could wrap for $25 instead of $30. If all 4 people did wrap, I gave a free wrap to Jessica, and I was happily gonna say, yeah, you can have 1 wrap, and I just made $100, $25 piece at one party. And another one made another $100. Then another one, another $100. And then I think, actually now I think of it, almost everybody from those parties ended up becoming a loyal customer because I was straight to the point. I went into those parties thinking, these people are signing up. I don't have a choice. These people are going to sign up. They're going to be loyal customers. I already was like writing down their name on like sheets to get them signed up. I actually asked them for their address and their email like ahead of time because I knew what I needed for them to order, and I knew they're going to want something. I just needed to figure out what it was because I feel like our products, there is a little bit of something for everyone. And at the end of the party, I was able to seal the deal with those people and get a lot of cash, which is great. I mean, who doesn't want cash? So parties are key, I feel. I want to challenge you guys to have at least 1 to 2 parties a month. This training is to get you guys motivated and really start just going for it. Stop thinking and just go. And what you need to have a party is you just need your wraps. Wait, everybody just smile real quick because my time's going to time me out. Kayla, just do a side view like this. Just a side one. Oh, cute. Nice, John. I saw that. Okay, this is going to time me out, but I'll start a new one because I have a little bit more information I really want to give you guys, and the best part is at the end. So if it times me out, I'll make sure that I wonder if I could start a new Zoom right away. I don't think you can. Okay, I'll start a new Zoom and I'll get you guys all in it.